I'm not at home, so my normal setup is not here, and I don't have my lighting or anything. Rushing, packing, and didn't even think about bringing stuff to film with and all the things. So hopefully this is not too. Babe, is there something you could give me? I could set this up on. Or can you hand me some of those books right there? Hi, Papa. Hi, little Poppy. Hi, Mommy.
This box right here. Well, no, it's got stuff in it. What do you need?
Just a few of those books. I'm gonna set it up.
I know what I'm saying. You need big books. You need thick books. Like, what do you need exactly?
Yeah, because I'm gonna set it up. I need something I can set it up with. Hey, BM, how are you?
You want to put that in front of you with a book in front of it, stabilize it.
Let me see. Yeah, if you can help me with that. Y'all, stay with me. I'm trying to get this set up. Hey, April. Hey, Meek. How y'all doing? I'm so happy to see y'all. Ow, my foot's there. Hold on. I got to get Kylan trying. Okay. I really want it up this way. Yeah, so I might have to. Y'all hold a minute. Technical difficulties. Say hi, Pumpkin. I'm about to slide this over and then see if it's going to work. Oh. You say hi. Do you say hi? Okay, let's see if it works. There we go. Drifting and fighting sleep. Listen, I completely understand. If I hadn't taken a nap earlier, baby, I would be definitely would be, well, this was, okay, there we go. I would definitely be asleep. Definitely be asleep. I'm used to having my laptop where I can respond back to y'all. Make sure I can see everybody's comments. Okay. Kylan, they said, hi, Pumpkin. Do you want to say hi back? How, this is different. I'm trying to figure out, see the comments. How do I see them? Okay, yeah, here we go. Okay. So I'm gonna wait just a few more minutes, and then I'm going, not even a few more minutes, I'm gonna wait a few, maybe a minute. I'm gonna go ahead and hop into what I want to talk to y'all about. And if you are catching this on the replay, hey, hey. If you're live with me, hey, hey. If you're on the East Coast, it is 10 o'clock, a little bit past 10 o'clock. If you're here on the East Coast with me, so it is not too late, but late enough. So I'm gonna talk with y'all. I want Kylan to be in the camera, but hello, Brittany Danielle. How are you? But
you want to go say hey?
He's so busy, y'all. He'll knock this camera off. You say hi. You say hi, Stinking Pinkin. We can get CJ in here. I'm gonna get CJ to come get him. Elijah, say hi to everyone. Say hello. There you go. He says hi. He says hi. Say hi. Two. Good job. He had on two fingers. He said two. 1, 2, and you're gonna say 3. Let me see. The comments keep going away. Okay, Brittany says hi. Meek says, hey, Cody. They said, hey, babe.
Hey.
Good news, y'all. For those of you who follow us on Faith and Francis, we got a plan. We're going to be back in action real soon. What are you laughing at? Give mommy a kiss. Carlin. Yes, all of my children are night owls, and we're also visiting grandparents. And so the boys are being up front enjoying time with their great grandma, and he's off his schedule. So yes, but not Al. He don't officially go to bed till about 11:30, and then he sleeps through the night. So that's a good thing. He doesn't wake up during the night, but he don't go to bed till about 11:30. And we have to wake him up in the morning. He'd be mad. Give me a kissy. Ooh, thank you. CJ. He laughing. Okay, so hey guys. I'm trying to get my son to get his little brother for a little bit because daddy is busy. And you trying to stop daddy from doing what he need to do. Yes. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. What are you telling us? There's so much to discuss, I know. Don't you got that book? Where are you trying to go? Okay, goodbye. You want to get down? Say get down. He said bump that. Go play with your toys. Okay, y'all. So, I just want to get on here and talk to my people. Feel free to hop in the chat, talk back to me. But yeah. So no, sir. Put my watch down. Oh Lord, I hope you didn't break it. Okay. Help us, Lord, today.
CJ.
So as you all know, my channel has changed tremendously. And if you've been following me since the conception of this channel and or since the viral days with Miss Jenkins, or if you've been following me since just the funny skits in general, you know that my page has gone through some changes. I've been trying to navigate it for about 2.5 years now, to be completely honest, and it has been a very interesting journey. There's been ups and downs, highs and lows. There has been moments that I have just simply decided I'm done. There has been let me not say that. I've never decided that I'm done. But there has been moments where I have mentally stepped back from it and it almost looked as if I was done. There has been moments where I have considered just going back to only doing comedy. There has been moments where I've considered just starting fresh. There's so many things. But I was sitting here thinking about this today, and I knew I was going to go live today, but I didn't know exactly what I was going to talk about. But I feel and I sense very heavily to talk about this specifically because I know that I'm not the only one dealing with it. Of course, I'm dealing with it in my own context, but I know I'm not the only one dealing with this. And it's talking about bitterness. I was sitting up here earlier today. You guys don't know this because I don't bring y'all into my mental concerning everything. But when it comes to my channel, and if you watched my latest video when I talked about one of my latest videos, let me say that. I don't even remember what my last video was. Oh, about me going viral. But the video before that, or the most recent video, I was talking about, I want to say I was discussing the changes on my channel, and how it's been difficult. And yeah, so I think the video said something, I think it was titled, "There's more to me than just comedy," or something. I don't remember how I titled it. But if you follow me and you follow my journey, you have heard me talk about, the changes on my channel and how it's been affecting me. But to be completely honest, when I loop you all into that space where I am mentally, I am really in a place of, God, I'm being obedient, but I'm not seeing I'm not seeing what I'm not picking up what you're putting down, sir. Like, I know what you told me, and I'm doing my best to remain obedient in that. But Lord, it's getting real hard. I don't see it. I don't see it. Um, and it feels like I quite literally feel like I'm starting over. This feels like how my channel started when I first started YouTube. It is difficult. Um, and I remember thinking to myself, like, I don't want to grow bitter. I don't want to grow bitter. I was thinking about, you know, saying like, oh, those of you who really stick by my side, who really got me, like, I appreciate you. And then it felt petty. It felt like, well, what about the people who aren't watching you? Are you still not glad that they supported you at one point? Like, I started feeling like if I don't watch myself, that bitterness could set in. And I was just like, I don't want to be bitter. I don't want to be bitter. I don't want to be bitter. I don't want to feel no type of way, because I literally said in my last video, if this is not the channel for you, you are free to fly and do what you want to do and watch the channels you want to watch. Of course, you don't need my permission to do that. You grown. You know what I'm saying? You don't need my permission to do that. But I'm making a point to say, you know what I'm saying? If you don't want to be here, you don't have to be here. But all of that at the same time makes me go, dang, do people really not want to be here? Like, what is happening? But I understand that just because God said to do it doesn't mean that all is going to be smooth sailing. Just because God said to do it doesn't mean that all is going to feel great. That it's going to be sunshine and rainbows and peaches and cream and everything's going to go well. Just because God said do it doesn't mean that you're going to get the results that you desire. And that's the part that I am struggling with. That feels like hot coals going down my throat right now. It feels like one of them big old hard pills you got to swallow. It is very difficult for me. Because y'all, when I first started this channel, I never would imagine that I would have the subscribers I have now. I don't know what I was thinking when I started. I just started the channel. And I look up and I'm at 36,000 subscribers. And I'm like, what? How did I get here? But I am also in a headspace where I'm like, Lord, am I really doing what you asking me to do? Because the results are not yielding. Like, I'm not seeing the growth. I feel stagnant. I have felt stagnant for years. And of course, you've had people come on and say nasty things. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? Nobody cares about what you got going on. We just want us to make us laugh. I've had people literally say that. Nobody cares about you just on here talking and rambling. Nobody cares about your life. We just want to do this. Like, people have said those things, and trolls gonna be trolls. You know what I'm saying? Trolls gonna do what they gonna do. But for me, it's difficult. And it's difficult because I literally I was at a place of like, I was booming. My channel was growing. And then all of a sudden it came to a screeching halt. And I started doing what I was like, okay. And this was even before I started slowly transitioning my channel. But like, this was when I was still doing comedy videos. And I wasn't even getting views on the comedy. And I was like, wait a minute, pause. These were the videos that was getting tens and thousands of views, and they not even watching that. They not even watching Miss Jenkins no more. What's going on? Like, what's really happening? And that's when the Lord told me, He was like, because I'm showing you that it was never about Miss Jenkins. You gave credit to the comedy videos, but it was never that. Hey, Lisa. Yay. Hello, Heather. He was like, this was never, it was, you give credit to the comedy videos for going viral, but it was never about that. It was never about that. It was about obedience. It was obedience that made me go viral in the first place. It was obedience that got me to start the channel. Y'all, there was drama over me even starting this channel. There was drama about it. I won't get into that because that's a sore spot with me, and it is what it is. But like, the Lord literally told me to make that video, and if I wasn't obedient, it wouldn't even. So the point he's making is this was never something that you did. I made this happen for you because of obedience. And so the point I'm getting at is this. When we're going through what we're going through, when we're dealing with certain things, for you, it may not be social media and growing your platform. It may not be content creation. For me, it's being obedient. And for me, it's being obedient in multiple areas, not just my channel. Hear me when I say. But for me, it's my YouTube channel. And it's been difficult. And like I said, I've tried not to grow bitter because I'm angry. Y'all, come on. If y'all can handle the realness, handle it. Handle it with me. I'm going to be all the way raw with y'all. I always keep it real with y'all. I'm angry. I'm like, Lord, you told me to shift my channel. I have shifted my channel. I've shifted. I've made these videos. Quanta said yes in a lot of spaces. Listen, I shifted this channel. I started making the videos you told me. I'm stepping out of my comfort zone because getting on here and sharing, you know what I'm saying? It's one thing to share my story, but like talking about the word and the Lord and giving scripture and all that, that was never me. Pause. Talking about the Lord has always been me. But giving scripture and giving like a revelation, and that ain't never been me. And so now you got me stepping out of my comfort zone. And now you got me stepping away from a passion of mine. I love acting. I love writing. I love theater, all the dramatics. Give it all to me. I love it. And you got me stepping away from it. Y'all, it gets so bad that even sometimes I get on social media and I see other comedic content creators, and sometimes it brings tears to my eyes. Because I'm like, Lord, I could easily do that. I had a skit like that in my mind the other day, and now this person is doing it. He won't let me do it because it's comfortable for me. And so yeah, I'm gonna be real with y'all. I'm angry. I'm upset. And I'm like, dang, where the people that said they supported me before? Where y'all at? I thought y'all had my back. Where y'all at? I don't see y'all. I don't see you. Where are you? And that bitterness is trying to settle in. It's like, you know what? Forget it. I don't need them anyway. I don't need nobody to support me. I'm gonna just keep posting. That's not the attitude to have. But that's how I felt myself going in that direction, y'all. Hear me when I say I felt bitterness trying to take root in my heart. I felt it. I still feel it. But I see it and I know how to come against it. It's not easy. It's not easy. It's not easy. Because it feels very much like rejection. It feels like, dang, y'all don't want this Tamara. Y'all want the Tamara that keeps you entertained. Y'all don't want this Tamara. But it ain't never been about that. And who this channel is for is who's going to be for. And God has literally already told me, I'm not telling you to walk away from comedy forever. It's just the season you're in. How many of you are stuck in the same season over and over again because you haven't quite understood the assignment? How many times has God told you, hey, you worried about that, but God, I want. He's like, I'm going to get you to that. But right now in this season, this is where I have you. This is where I need you. It's humbling. Okay, God. Let me read this comment before I share that with y'all. Okay, there it go. Thank you, April. Thank you for watching. Quanta says sacrifice is a cost. Being a servant is costly. Being obedient, man, it comes with losing things and maybe things you love. I'm currently walking through this, sis. Thank you for sharing that, Quanta. It's hard. It's hard. And when you're vulnerable like this, people can't handle it. But I'm not gonna back up because somebody need to hear what I'm saying. Somebody needs to hear it. That's just what it is. I'll share this with y'all. I will never forget. I had just graduated with my bachelor's in theater education. So I was a certified teacher, certified drama teacher. I had my bachelor's of science in education in theater education. And I already knew once I graduated, I knew I was going back for my master's in special education. I already knew I was doing that. And I graduated, and of course, at the time, the only job I was qualified to teach in that moment was to be a drama teacher. So I decided to just get my foot in the door in the school system as a teacher's assistant, or some of you may know, it's been called different terms, but parapro. So here I am with my bachelor's degree, going in with my foot in the door as a teacher's assistant, and just trying to get a job, just trying to work. Me and Cody had just gotten married. And I think I graduated in May of 2013. We got married in September 2013. We was broke, but we were happy. Had us a cute little apartment. Cody had just gotten him a job at Aflac, and we was just doing our thing. And I'll never forget when I worked in that position. It was very humbling. And I would come home crying because I'm like, telling my husband, I'm like, babe, some of these teachers I work for don't even teach. I'm teaching their class. I'm teaching their class. I was a parapro for 7 teachers. And for most of the time I was pregnant. I was a parapro. And there was a couple teachers that they just didn't really. And so I would be in there teaching their class. And I was not being challenged or stimulated at all at work. And the principal, God rest her soul, she's going to be with the Lord now, but she gave me an opportunity. She gave me opportunities to use my skill set, which is part of the reason why she hired me. She allowed me to do things outside of just being a parapro. But I remember the Lord specifically told me one day, and I hated it. But he told me, I'm humbling you for where I'm taking you next. Because if I just take you there, you'll think that it was by your own doing. And there won't be any humility. And you won't do it in grace. You'll have the big head. And I'm like, Lord, I ain't never been a big-headed person. I've always been pretty chill. I need to humble you for where I'm taking you. And I think about it now, y'all. I had to be humbled because where I am now, I'm supervising other teachers. I'm supervisor for other teachers. Woo, Jesus. Other teachers come to me and ask me for advice. What? Like, what? Like, I got my own school. Y'all may not know this, but I have my own school. I founded my own school. Me and my best friend run it. We are the owners of an education and consulting business in the position to hire other teachers. We are officially an accredited school. School is accredited. And when I was a parapro, I was hurting. I was like, Lord, this can't be what you have for me. I worked too hard to get this degree, to be getting paid these pennies and being and slept on by these other educators. They sleeping on me. They think they looking down on me. They have no idea. I had to be humbled. And so God literally said the same thing to me concerning this channel. And y'all, it don't feel good. Because when I say, y'all have heard me say this before, I got so much on my plate. Let me look at these comments before. Thank you, Quana. Hey, Dwayne. Thank you. But y'all, y'all know how much I got on my plate. If you follow me for real, especially if you follow us on our vlogging channel, y'all, I don't even feel like going down the list. I got a lot on my plate. I carry a lot every day. I just told y'all I have a school. That by itself. I'm a mom of 3. I'm a wife. I'm in ministry. You know what I'm saying? I serve in my ministry in my church. Um, I'm a content creator. And y'all, I have so much on my plate. I might, if I'm gonna sit up here and be creating these videos and my husband gonna be over here editing when he could be working or doing whatever, it gotta be worth it for me. And I'm gonna tell y'all what, and I'm gonna ask y'all to keep doing this. What makes it worth it is your comments. What makes it worth it is your comments, because the views are not there. They're just not there. And it don't take, you know, it don't take a rocket scientist to look and see that the views on this channel have been abnormally low. So it is frustrating, because I'm like, Lord, you're telling me to put this out there, but people not even seeing it. What are we doing? I know it's a method to all this, and I have to be obedient, and I can't get bitter. And so let me encourage you. Let me encourage you, because it ain't just about me. Whatever you have going on, God is telling you to do it, and you feel bitterness trying to take root because you feel like you don't have the support. You feel like people left you or abandoned you. You feel rejected. Or if you feel like, God, you told me to do this and I'm not seeing the results. I'm not seeing why. I'm not seeing the return on my investment. I'm not seeing the return on my sleepless nights. I'm not seeing the return on my overdrawn bank account. I'm not seeing the return on all of this. But you got me out here. You got me out here looking stupid, God. You got me out here looking crazy. Don't grow bitter. But God, you got me out here in the deep. I feel like I'm about to drown. I feel like I'm out here and ain't no lifeboat. What I'm supposed to be doing. But you can't grow bitter. You can't get bitter. Keep going. I'm talking to myself, baby. I'm talking to myself, but keep going. Keep going. Your reward is in your obedience. And so I cannot stress to you how much I appreciate the 15 of you that's on here right now watching. That means a lot to me. That means a lot to me. It's humbling. God, it's humbling. When you go from having 100 people on your live to 5, that's humbling. When you go from every time you post a video, you get at least 10,000 views, to now you barely making it with 100 views. It's humbling. It's humbling. It's humbling. It's humbling. It's humbling. It's humbling. It is humbling. And I ain't never been one with a big head. If anybody knows me, if you on here and you've met me in person, that's just not my personality. That's not even me trying to say, oh, I'm not like that. I really am not a big-headed person. But you still grow accustomed to a certain thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's wild. It's wild. But I thank God for my supporters. I thank God for my supporters. I thank God for my community. I'm grateful. I'm very grateful. I think the part that scares me the most is, I often ask myself, Lord, is the silence from my subscribers because they don't like the content, or is the silence something that God is orchestrating because he's trying to get a point across to me? And because I can't tell which one it is, it's difficult for me. You hear what I'm saying, babe? Does that make sense?
Yeah.
It's hard. And I know it's humbling for him because we built this channel together. Like, we built this channel from the ground up with God's help. And my husband paid for a very expensive YouTube course. That was an expensive course.
Hmm? I don't remember how much it was.
But you paid the like a portion of it, then you paid the monthly fee.
Mm-hmm.
I think it was like $1,000
With
or something.
with money from a business that I just started.
Yep.
Was still in school.
Yep. And my husband paid for a YouTube course. I think it was $1,000, babe.
I think it was.
And back then, it's still now $1,000 for a course.
I
That's
mean,
no. I mean, don't get me wrong. People, that's how much they charge, and then some for these courses these days.
I
But
mean, I can buy half a carton of eggs with $1,000.
a half of what?
Half a carton of eggs.
He told me he could buy half a carton of eggs for $1,000. For real though, them eggs is expensive. But but we don't regret it because it helped me. But like I said, he invested. He believed in what I was doing, and it wasn't shortly after getting enrolled in that course was when my channel took off. Meek laughing at you, but for real though. Um, so I am going to spend much time in prayer for the next few weeks and asking God on what's next. And if he don't give me nothing, I'm gonna keep doing what he told me last time. That's what we mess up. That's what we mess up. God will tell us something, and then we'll go to him and be like, Lord, what is it that, what's next? And he may not say something just then, and so you just start making moves instead of just going back to the first instruction. I've been trying to teach my sons that. Son, if you call my name 10 times and you ask me if you can get on your tablet and I don't answer you, but you go ahead and get on it because I didn't answer you, go back to the original instruction. If the original instruction is not right now, and you come back and ask me again and I don't answer you, that doesn't mean that because I didn't answer that means you can keep going. No, stay with the original instruction. Oh, okay, Lord. Okay. Me and the Lord have a funny relationship. Anyway, um, we love you, Tim. I know you're going through a lot, but God's got you. Hey, Cody, how's it going, bro? You owe me instrumentals. Dwayne.
That's funny.
Dwayne still be saying, "Oh, Kurt," all his comments be cracking me up. Dwayne, when he's supposed to be sending you the instrumentals, email us so he can do what he said he was gonna do. Oh, you know what? That's what he want. He wants the instrumentals from our channel, from our family channel. He wanted you to send them because he likes them.
Okay.
Um, but yeah, what was I about to say? Let me open up the floor because I feel like I've been doing a lot of talking. It's 15 of y'all on here. What y'all got to say? Any questions for me? Anything cool y'all want to talk about before I hop off here? I will say we are out of town. I told y'all that already. Cody's birthday is tomorrow. We're probably going to go live on Faith and Francis. If not tonight, we'll go live. Fridays aren't really a good day to do content creation, period. I don't know what it is about Fridays, but maybe Saturday. Why are you laughing?
Because Friday people be out.
They be out and about, honey. It's Friday. But yeah. What y'all got to say? Anybody have been? What's on your hearts? And I want some feedback. Did what I say make sense to y'all? Like, y'all real quiet today. Hey, Vanessa. Vanessa, did you catch everything that was said, or are you just hopping on? What questions do y'all have for me? If you see the title and you, oh, it all made sense. Okay, thank you, Vanessa. But yeah, what questions do y'all have? If you see the title and you're just hopping in and you want to know, let me know. But yeah, I would love to chat with y'all a little bit more. This pollen, I thought the pollen was gone, but the pollen in Georgia, y'all, we're not even in Georgia right now, but the pollen in Georgia was ridiculous. And when I tell y'all, had me down bad. Had me down bad. So, I was watching one of my favorite content creators recently. Actually, take that back. Before I get in that, listen, it's no joke. It'll have you out here choking. Okay. I've been waking up every morning with my eyes just draining, and I'm like, what is going on? Left nostril just stopped up. I'm like, what are we doing? Oh, thank you, Vanessa. I appreciate that so much. I really do. Y'all don't understand. I really appreciate it. Like, I really do. But I was watching a content creator recently talking, and she's got a huge following. And I think it was a reel, but it was a clip from an interview she had done on someone's podcast, or just a podcast episode in general. But she was saying how she God made her shift her channel as well to more like ministry focused, and like just more about herself and less about her brand, if you will. She was like a beauty lifestyle influencer. Has beautiful hair and like built her brand around her hair and her beauty. And God literally made her change her name on social media and completely like shifted her brand. And I mean, she was out here making dumb money off of her brand that she had built, and God told her to change the platform. And I think I saw this video. I'm gonna go back and watch it for encouragement. I think I saw this video, I want to say like a few weeks ago, and I doggone near had tears in my eyes because I'm like, I'm not even near where she is. I'm not even close to where she is in numbers. I mean, I think on Instagram she got like maybe 500,000, maybe. I could be wrong. On YouTube, maybe 200,000. Like, she got a following. Like, if she go out, people gonna know who she is. You know what I'm saying? Um, and I'm like, okay, all right, Lord. I even think about Tabitha. I remember I saw Tabitha Brown's story, um, and I like Tabitha Brown. I do like Tabitha Brown. I'm gonna just leave that and be quiet. But yeah, I was about to go deep. I was about to go real deep. But she had shared a story. Hush. She shared a story um about how her first viral moment, and I remember I literally had tears in my eyes listening to her talk about it because I'm like, God, like I resonate with that so much. And I think for me, out of all of the positive comments, um, you remember the negative ones. And a lot of times it's because the negative ones might touch an insecurity that's already existing. And so when people would say things like, we don't care about this, I don't like this new content, you should just stick with what you were doing, it used to hurt me real bad. It still hurts me. Let me not say used to. It still hurts because it's still an insecurity of mine. Somebody can get on here right now and be like, you ugly, stupid, blah, blah, blah. I would laugh and keep it moving because that's not an insecurity of mine anymore. Do I have insecurities? Absolutely. But you can't get on here and tell me I'm ugly because I don't believe I'm ugly. You can't get on here and tell me I'm stupid. I'm very educated, highly educated woman. But you get on here and you say, I don't like this new content. That's going to strike a nerve with me because I already feel like people don't like the new content. Does that make sense? Does that make sense? You're not listening.
Not to
You didn't
that
hear what
part,
I
no.
said.
Not that part.
I wish y'all could have saw Cody's face when I asked him. I said, you can't get on here and say stuff like, oh, you stupid, you ugly. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't, that strike a chord with me because
Yeah.
I don't feel that way about myself.
Right.
But the things that I'm already insecure about, if you get on here and say, man, we don't like this new content, you need, that's going to strike a nerve with me because I already feel like people don't.
Anyway.
Yes. Um, Dwayne says, yes, it's been a long time since I had heard those songs, especially when I was watching the Vlogmas videos. Dwayne, please email us. Or message me on social media, TikTok, something. Message me on whatever social media. I think you on one of my social medias. Message me so he can send it to you. Virgo Love says God will take over. I'm so glad she was obedient. Thank you. Quana says nappy food. I feel like it's shifting to more ministry, which I'm here for. Who is nappy food? Tell me who that is. Hey Kimmy. We are doing well. Can't complain. Cody's birthday is tomorrow. We are here visiting family. Cody's mom is gonna be here tomorrow, so we're super excited about the boys getting to see their Mimi. And yeah, they're spending time with a great grandma now who spoils them rotten. We were at the store today and she was like getting them stuff, and Holy Spirit had to get me because I get onto them because, well, my oldest son, because he's like this with his great grandma. And my middle son stayed here with his daddy. Had he known shopping was gonna be in the play, he would have been there.
Yeah.
But I try not to let them bombard her because she will literally buy them anything. I mean, anything they ask for. And so I don't want, she look up and she done spent $1,000 at the store. Like, I don't want that. So I try to protect. And the Lord was like, let her be grandma. She don't get to see them as all. And I told her, I said, Gangi, I'm sorry. I said, I don't want you to feel like I'm trying to stop them. She was like, yeah, I get what you're saying. She said, but I don't get to do this that often for them. So I said, you do you, Gangi. Now, if they would have got overboard, all right, put something back. That's too much. But she even do that for me. I can put whatever I want in the buggy, and she gonna be like, "Okay, Tam." So
You don't even gotta bring me up.
no, and oh my God, Cody. Cody is the first grandson. Rotten. He 35 years old and still rotten.
Well,
She'll be like, I need to get I'm gonna get Cody this, and I'm gonna make his cake, and I'm gonna do this. Rotten. Rotten.
Hey, I still got an hour and 17 minutes.
Y'all, my baby about to be 35. Him so cute.
Thank you.
He got on a cute little outfit today, but he over there doing something. I'm gonna leave him alone.
Oh
Okay. They said happy birthday, Cody. Let me go back to these comments. Virgo Love says people don't like change, but do you? Yeah, that's true. People really don't like change. People really. Why is my phone? Okay. People really don't like change. I don't even like change. Let's be honest. Everything you said really does make sense. I also go through some things and get stressed a lot. Now I tell myself whatever I go through, I can't let it overwhelm me. Myself. Okay. No, but for real, you can't let it overwhelm you. Seriously. I'm going to share with y'all something God shared with me recently, too. Quana says, happy birthday, Cody. April Ray says, happy early birthday, Cody. Kimmy says, happy birthday, Cody. Virgo Love says, I have to get up at 4:30 a.m. for work. Good night, fam. Peace and blessings to you all. Enjoy the birthday celebration. Thank you, Virgo Love. Spades Lover says, happy birthday.
Thank you.
He says, thank you. I would show y'all him. You're going to have to hop up here so they can see your face. We got a bootleg set up here. Cody got me rigged up here, so. What was I about to say? Oh, the other day, the Lord has been shifting my vocabulary in a way that I cannot even explain. But I was talking and I was about to say out of my mouth what I say all the time. I'm stressed. And the Lord said, you're not stressed. You feel stressed. There's a difference. And I said, mind blown. I've been saying that all the time. I'm so stressed. I'm so stressed. I'm so overwhelmed. He was like, stop saying that you are something. You feel a thing. You feel stressed. You feel overwhelmed. You feel anxiety. I feel anxious. Now I am anxious. I am Tamara. Right? Mm-hmm. Come on, somebody. I am Tam. I am not anxious. I don't introduce myself. Hello, I'm anxious. Just like when the kids say, my best friend says this to her kids, they'll say, Mom, I'm hungry. She'll says, they'll say, Mom, I'm hungry. She'll say, hi, hungry. Nice to meet you. And they're like, Mom, I can see Mom. That too. She does do that. She's like, hi, hungry. Nice to meet you. But seriously, you don't introduce yourself. Hi. You know what I'm saying? Hi, I'm addiction. All right. Hi, I'm anxiety. No. You feel those things. You are not those things. Come on, somebody. My mama is literally messing me talking about what you doing. Text her and tell her I'm live. She gonna hop on here.
Where's my phone now?
If you don't mind. Okay. Amen. I need to look at things from that perspective. I really need to mind the words that I speak. Listen, we got to be careful. 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 Because at the end of the day, people don't realize how much power is in our tongue, but it really is. It really is. It really is. So much power. So, it's real quiet out there. I wonder what Kylan doing out there.
With CJ.
With his big brother. But yeah, you got to be careful. You know what I'm saying? I didn't realize how much we do that. We just take ownership of a thing. Because I had stopped saying that I have anxiety. I had to stop saying that too. Yeah. I saw something that was funny. Someone said, it was a meme. My little sister posted it, but it said, I don't struggle with anxiety. It actually comes to me quite freely. And I chuckled at that. I was like, that's funny. But yeah, I won't say that I have anxiety. I will say that I deal with anxiety, or I have anxious moments. Yeah. April says, that's so good. I was just saying that I was overwhelmed. Yep. We just say it without thinking about it, but you're literally taking ownership of that thing and taking it on as your identity. I don't know how many people live their life and attach their identity to the issues they deal with. Because you didn't come into this world anxious. You didn't come into this world overwhelmed. You didn't come into this world addicted to pornography. You didn't come into this world addicted to alcohol. You didn't come into this world, bitter. You didn't come into this world abused. So you can't take that on as your identity. I have watched too many people in their lives take on their trauma as their identity. Well, I grew up in an abusive household. I won't take that from you. I won't take that from you. That was your experience, and it shaped and formed who you are today. I won't take that from you. But you don't have to wear it as a cape of honor. You don't have to wear it as a cape of shame. You don't have to wear it as your identity. You don't. You are who you are, and that happened to you. But you are not that thing that happened to you. Do you hear what I'm saying? I don't dare diminish or belittle someone's experience, because everybody's experience has a part of who they are now. Negative or positive influence. But you are not that thing. You are not that thing. Hey, mama. Y'all say hey to my mama. You are not that thing. Kimmy says, I've been MIA on YouTube. I saw a quick IG clip on your school and the news. Have y'all discussed it on the video. Not yet, but we need to. We're coming back on our podcast this summer. I won't release the date yet because we haven't discussed if we want to say it publicly yet, but we're coming. What's wrong? You okay?
It's not important.
Are you okay?
Yes.
What happened?
I'm playing a game,
babe.
It's not important.
Are you done editing?
I've already sent the video, yeah.
I asked you to come up here and say, hey. Yes, Mama, you are very late, dear. She's talking about some hello, dear. Thank you, Kimmy. Good evening, Amber. They said hey to you, Mommy.
Hey, y'all.
Yeah, said my bookie. We've been getting on each other's nerves today. But I still love he.
I still love her.
He.
No, I still love she. I still love she.
Anyway.
By the way, you know that's gonna be our I'm gonna get a shirt, man. I love she, and you said I love he.
Mm-hmm.
That's gonna be dope.
That's funny. What is that noise?
I don't know.
Did they get the bubble gun to work?
I don't know.
Anyway. But yeah, I was in a vein and then I got sidetracked. That always happened to me. But no, but seriously, you are not that thing. You cannot wear your trauma as your identity. You can't. You can't. Yes, watch the replay, Meek. Watch the replay. But you can't wear it as a cape. I know some people right now who literally don't know how to live their life without, because they have allowed their trauma to be an excuse for their behavior. And that's what I don't want you to slip into. Because like I said, I will never belittle someone's experience. I will feel some type of way if somebody tried to come in here and tell me that what I went through is irrelevant. No. But I also know I can't wear it as a cape or a badge of honor. I know I can't take it on as my identity. For the longest, my story was about my journey with postpartum and how it brought on so many different emotions and disorders that I didn't even know was possible, right? But I don't wear it as my identity though, right? And so I know that there are people, I have relationship with people who I've watched allow their past hurt, failures, pain, trauma to be an excuse for their behavior. Negative behavior. And I think it's wildly fascinating that we want others to take accountability, but we don't want to take accountability for what we have going on. And this is where the tough part about growth becomes difficult. It becomes very difficult. Babe, you flew to Dallas?
Uh-huh.
Then you flew to Missouri?
Huh?
You flew to Dallas, then Missouri?
That was coming back.
Okay, sorry. Y'all, I just had a whole ADHD moment. I just saw DFW on your thing, and I was like,
coming back. Yeah.
Take that tag off your luggage, babe. Anyway. Okay. So irrelevant. To what I'm talking about. See, this is what I'm talking about. I'll be in a vein and then get sidetracked. But I said that to say, you know what I'm saying? We gotta hold ourselves accountable. We can't wear our trauma and our issues as our identity. Yeah. Let me see what y'all saying on here. Well, it's time for me to get... Mama, people saying hey to you and you ain't even saying hey back. Well, it's time for me to get some sleep. I have to go to work tomorrow morning. Enjoy your birthday, Cody, and don't drink too much root beer. I'm weak. Okay.
I
Actually, Cody loves root beer.
haven't had root beer in a
I
minute.
know we need to make us a root beer float.
I don't like root beer floats now.
You don't like root beer floats?
You,
Why? I feel like we've had one together before.
I don't know.
You don't like a good little piece of ice cream, but you don't like Coke floats?
I might do it with some Coke, but not.
Baby,
Yeah,
it's the same difference.
it's not.
I like cream soda. Ooh, now you got me wanting a cream soda. Okay, anyway. Okay, y'all. I feel like unless y'all got some questions, I'm gonna hop off of here. Unless y'all got some questions, something y'all want to talk about. Anybody have anything they want to say? Anybody want to give some thought to that? I struggle with wearing mom and wife on my belt. I'm trying to reconnect with who I am outside of that. And girl, I love me some cream soda. Listen, and I'm not a heavy soda drinker, but baby, one thing about me, you put you a cream soda in the freezer, let it get a little slush. Woo, baby, I tell you right now. Y'all saw Miss Jenkins come out for a second. Uh, you know what's so funny? Spades lover. You know what's so funny? When I first started my channel, one of the things, the name is Spades Lover on here. I don't know what her name is. I'm just, hello, Spades Lover. But what's funny, one of the things I used to say was, I was, I can't even get my words out. My original channel name was called the Mompreneur Plug. And basically, I was talking about what it means to be a mom and an entrepreneur and my journey on that. It's very cringy, the intro and everything. Cringy. Oh my gosh, cringe. But it's my beginning, my humble beginnings. And one of the things I used to say was, hey guys, welcome back to the Mompreneur Plug. It's your girl Tam here. And on my channel, I help mothers embrace who they are outside of motherhood. You remember that, babe? Now, if you follow me, what do I say now? Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Tam here, and on my channel, I help you grow with real talk and a fill in the blank. If you really follow me, fill in the blank in the comment section. Fill in the blank. But anyway,
What? You need help.
You need to stop distracting me, sir.
You are distracting yourself.
My husband is so fine, and he just sitting over there looking so cute, and I just keep him getting sidetracked.
Well, thank you.
Looking at him. Anyway, what was I talking about? Oh, I should say I help mothers embrace themselves outside of motherhood. Because one of the things I used to be big on was we are more than just mothers and wives. And so, Spade Lover, my advice to you would be this. Get to know yourself again. How do you do that? I'm so glad you asked. Sit down and think about all the things that you desire to do right now or that you currently love to do, or the things that you fantasize on doing if you didn't have to be mom and wife. Start there. Start there. My phone always be about to die. Like one of my best friends say, child, my phone on about to die %.
Who say that?
Guess who says that?
I don't know who.
She be like, my phone on about to die %. Out of all my friends, who would say that? One of my best friends.
The one that lived near us?
Yes.
Yeah.
You could have said her name. Don't nobody know who she is for real. They wouldn't know on here because anyway. I'm sorry, I just fixed my entire everything on this camera. But she always said that my phone on about to die %. But anyway, start with that first. I would say start with a list of things that when you sit down and say, man, I wish I could. When you fantasize about having some self-care time or time to yourself, what do you think about doing? When you're scrolling on social media and you're like, man, I would really enjoy to do. Write those things down. Don't think about the things that you used to do because you may not like those things anymore. You may be past those things. There were certain things I used to do. I used to like going to the mall and walk around. Now you can pay me to do that. I'm not going to nobody's mall. Now I go to a good outlet and I love a good outlet. But I'm not doing that. I used to love roller coasters. Now that I done got older, I never thought about, I'm not getting on nobody's roller coaster. Not the ones that flip up and down. I'm not doing it, baby. I used to love a good roller coaster. If it didn't have enough flips and stuff, I wasn't getting on it. It had to go up and
If you
down
didn't
and
do
round.
what, baby?
Enough flips. Yeah, I see that. Enough flips. So see what it is that you sit down and write those things out. And then one of the things I had to do, I had to have a conversation with my husband and a conversation with my kids. If you have kids that are old enough, if you still have babies, they may not get it. But you can still set healthy space and boundaries between the little people too as well. But I had to sit down and have a conversation and say, hey, babe, and we had to go off of what works for our schedule. Babe, I need at least 30 minutes to myself to do this. Or babe, at least twice a month can I do something for myself? Whether it be get my nails done, or if, you know what I'm saying, if I could just go, you know what I'm saying, treat myself to a movie, or whatever it is. And if finances are an issue, then even if it's, babe, can I just sit in the car for 20 minutes? You know what I'm saying? But getting back to know yourself, spending that time with yourself. One of the things that I also did was journaling. It helped me so much. And I also did things like I surrounded myself with and watched things that went along with my desires, and went along with who I thought I was becoming. Right. So I hope that helped. I hope that helped. Oh, they said it's side of laughter. Okay, side of laughter. Yes. Okay, Quana, see you next time. Good night, April. Oh, she did say hello, everyone. Okay, Mama, I was fussing. I'm sorry. Spade Lover, I hope that helped you some. But yeah, guys, anybody else have any other questions, comments, concerns? Y'all see, I got my auntie bought me these jewels for my hair, and I put them in. I keep forgetting that they in there. Okay, yay! I'm glad it helped. I had planned on wearing my hair up today, but I had did a little cute little quick braid out last night, and my hair was looking very va-va-voomish. And I was like, you know what? I'm gonna wear it off to the side. You know what I'm saying? I went to bed looking real crazy though with the plaits in my head, but I was cute this morning. And I didn't put on a lick of makeup today. And I don't think I'm going to tomorrow either, unless my boo want me to get all cute and jazzy. Where we gonna go, I don't know. But we were supposed to go see the new Thunderbird.
Thunderbolts.
I said Thunderbird, Lord. Thunderbolts movie tonight. Because Marvel movies always come out around Cody's birthday. But we don't have the baby is not gonna sit without us being here, so, and we're definitely not taking him to the movie theater, so not to see that movie. He'd be, if it was a Miss Rachel movie, you know what I'm saying, then he might be so happy. I won't be surprised if she come out with a movie. I'm so happy today. Jump, clap, spin, stump, stump. Hey. All right. Oh, thank you, Mom.
Nothing's gonna bring me down today.
I can swing and dance. I can hang out with my friends. I can draw a picture of the sky. I can turn around, spin around. I can go upside down, even if it hurts. I thought it was hurts.
Why does it have to hurt?
What is it? Even if it
hard, even
if it's hard, I thought it was hurting. Wanna try? I wanna try. I'm so. Anybody else kids watch Miss Rachel?
Jump, clap.
Okay. All right, y'all. Well, if all hearts and minds are clear, if nobody has any more questions, comments, concerns, anything to add to the conversation, we're gonna hop on off of here. I need something to drink. I'm thirsty.
Me too.
Like parched. Genki brought some grapes. I can't say it. Grapes. So I think I'm gonna go in there and get some grapes too. Babe, is them Bo-Berry biscuits still in the car?
What's left of them?
I think I'm gonna warm me one up in the name of Jesus.
What? They gotta get in the house first.
She did just have a baby in April. I'm so happy. Jump. I'm so happy. Jump. Clap. I'm so happy. Mama be following Miss Rachel. Thank you guys for everything. Have a great evening. I look forward to the next live video. Yay. Thank you. I'm glad you joined us. Thank you. All right, y'all. Let me set this up like this. Okay. So this has been fun. We've been on here for an hour and 15. No, excuse me, an hour and 5 minutes. So I'm gonna hop off of here. And I will see y'all in the next video. I appreciate your love and support. Make sure you like, comment, share. And if you're new to this channel, make sure you subscribe. Hit that bell notification so you can be notified on when all my videos come out. All right. Bye, guys.
Like and subscribe.
Like CJ used to say, like it. Was it Carson?
It's Carson.
Like and subscribe. Like and subscribe. Now, how I end this thing? Now, see, I did all of that, only did not know. Oh, it's over here. Okay, bye, y'all.